everybody. Welcome to another edition to Online Q&A with PB&J. I'm PB.
I'm Jay.
And I'm sure you could hear Jay. She'll be entering in soon. We got a late start today running around. So this is our anniversary weekend, for those of you unaware. Jamila and I were married 13 years ago on the 2nd of November. But Labor Day weekend... Oh, I'm sorry. September. That's right. I know. Don't worry. It's funny. It's funny I mess up the date, for those of you who know. But anyway, this is our anniversary weekend. So we are very lucky to have a chance to spend our time here in one of our absolute favorite cities ever, in Monterey, California. So in fact, right behind me, if it was earlier, I would open the blinds, and we're about 40 feet away from the beach, like actually walking on the sand and everything. Ocean is crashing right now, the windows open. And for any of you who know me, I'm a big beach bum, so this feels like home anytime I have a chance to get near the water, especially here in Monterey. So we're going to get started. Jamila will be joining us in just a couple of minutes, so I'll go ahead and start with the studio updates. So first of the studio updates, we are closed for Labor Day weekend. We obviously were closed yesterday, we're closed today, and we will also be closed on Monday as well too. So I think that's about the time for people who travel, get back into town, gives us a chance to have a day or so with our girls as well too, before we resume normal hours starting on Tuesday, which I would say that would be the start of school, but apparently there are about 25 different track systems for elementary school schedules. So now, see, here's the thing. I used to remember it was like all of us got, the day after Labor Day was the first day of school, and there was the first week of June. That was the end. That was the start of summer, and that was it. Everyone was on the same schedule. Elementary school, middle school, high school, then some, and it was all good. So now it's fun to see that we get like a color code charted track system to figure out exactly what's going on for everything, and it's a good thing I'm not colorblind, because then it would be really awkward. Just saying.
Funny.
So
I was in school.
We have Jamila. Hello.
Oh, when I was in school, there were tracks. I was track A, and there's B, C, and D.
So apparently I predated the track system.
Because you're just so much older than me. He's having such a hard time.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't feel that old, but my body tells me when I wake up in the morning, I need a few more minutes to jump out of bed. So. Every day.
Happy anniversary! So updates in the studio. We have officially submitted all of our solo showcase things. So we're super excited to have our viewing party on Saturday, September 19th. And we are getting ready now, starting this week, to get ready for our actual showcase, our district showcase.
Yes.
Which I believe...
Wait. Solo showcase?
No.
District showcase.
District showcase.
Oh, okay.
I already talked about solo showcase. You missed it.
Showcases. We have a lot.
That was October 10th and 11th. For those of you paying attention, that is my birthday weekend, so woot. Woot. Also, we are going to try to plan our first Platinum event outside October 24th, which is the last weekend of October. And then we'll be moving into our final spotlight of the year, November 4th. So get ready for all the activities coming your way. We're super excited, really hoping we can see you guys back this week coming up, starting Tuesday, for our group classes and parties. If you have not gotten an updated email, please let us know. We will send you a new calendar and all that jazz so you can keep up. We can't wait to see you guys all there.
We are revamping all of our online classes, just letting you know. So it should be a slightly different experience, and some classes that are different. And just to make sure, for the month of September, the only party night will be Thursday night. It'll be available online as well as in person when it's not as smoky outside.
Yep.
Because we're still doing outside classes and things like that in conjunction. So.
And it will still be silver class. So those of you who are coming on Friday for the silver class, that will still be happening. We just took the party off for now with figuring out what's happening outside. So we want to make sure we're staying healthy, safe, and taking care of you. So all that jazz.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, once again, as a reminder, just to let us know so that we're not just talking into a camera and not sure what's going on.
Just thumbs up.
If you can give us a thumbs up, a smile emoji, a heart one, all that stuff, just to let us know you can actually hear us. That would be much appreciated.
And see us. That's always good, too.
If not, we'll look like we're miming and some people have things against mimes.
It's called Talk to Yourself, because there is no one to talk to.
Yeah, like I
I'm
said,
bringing out all the hits.
every day.
Making that magic happen.
All day, every day.
Oh, you
So,
can open it up for them.
Yes. Oh, no, it's dark.
Oh, you can't
I
see the
already told
ocean.
them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all good. There's nothing to see here other than 80-degree day with
No,
slightly
it was like
blue sky
74 degrees.
and
But it was beautiful.
and the beach in Monterey. So it's just it's not a little.
It's gonna be a quick one since we're still on vacation, but we don't
Yep.
want to skip out on you guys. Oh, we're on the correct sides?
Yeah.
So we went, no, we're not. I have to switch sides with you. So we did
Oh no, if we flip, we'll be. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, well, does it flip on the thing?
Well, part of the reason why we're also today wearing black shirts is that we wanted to go
Oh.
all out. Okay. So.
Are we displaying it?
Oh no, you would actually have to be on this side.
That's what I'm saying.
But you can't. It's okay. You can turn. You can turn
I'll
and
see
show.
mine.
Okay. So here we go.
Can we do this?
If you can see it, tilt the camera just to make sure. Look at that. Bam. So hers says since 07, and then of course mine. While I adjust the camera,
Can I?
see if I can see it here. Together since. So.
So together.
So.
Yes. I don't know if you can see the 20. You can't see the number, but I believe it, yeah. So yeah, so it's
So what year did we get married?
2007. You know what? This pressure is jerks. Okay, I remember. Still I forget enough. Doesn't mean I don't know it.
No, it's all good. All day today we were like at Monterey, Cannery Row, walking around, and we had to make sure, okay, you have to walk on the right side of me. So we're walking around, then it makes sense that it says together.
Oh yeah, otherwise it
Together
reads backwards.
since 2007. Much better than.
And 0720.
Yeah, we're like, what's going on? I don't know. Since together,
It's
I don't know.
It's our first matching shirt, so you know what are you gonna do?
Hey, it's what it is.
We gotta learn to play this whole Instagram game, make that Facebook matching thing happen.
You're
So yeah,
welcome.
so we're going to the 3 questions.
Yep. Like always, we're gonna go to our 3 questions. It gives us a chance, or it gives you a chance to get to know us, and then us to laugh at one another.
Getting to know.
Just throwing that out there. So,
Okay.
okay.
I'm singing everything.
So first question.
First question.
First question. I'll ask it to you.
Okay.
All right. So first question is this. I'll tilt this down so you can see better.
Okay.
What is one, like the first off top of your head, go-to movie that you will put on to watch to make you feel better about the day? Like when you're in a mood and you want to feel better, what's one of the first movies you put on?
Absolutely ridiculous, but I love The Replacements. I do.
I thought you were gonna say Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect works too.
Any of them? No,
I
it's true.
have, and then Wimbledon's also pretty good too.
No, only one.
Well, I'm gonna stick to The Replacements because they've been my go-to for over a decade
Since
now.
it's come out.
Yeah, no, I don't know why. It's a ridiculous movie.
What is it about?
Replacements? It's about
Just to make sure they might
scab
not know.
football players. So the football players go on strike, and Keanu Reeves comes, and he is the quarterback they get to out of. He didn't even retire. I guess they pull him out of nothing, and they pull a bunch of older people who are really great comedians in our time, and to play his football team, and it's just ridiculous and amazing, and it has absolutely nothing to do with anything. But I think it's amazing. I love it. I love the movie. It makes me feel better. That's my answer. Replacements.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you know, I have to agree. I'll also pick The Replacements as well.
He's
too.
a liar. It's not Replacements for him.
No,
He
you know,
laughed every time I
actually-
put it on.
In all fairness, it is a good movie. I actually appreciate that one a lot. You know, if it's on, we have to watch it. Hopefully, we can watch the regular version of it because you know.
Yeah, it's
we have
not
girls,
clean
you
to
know,
watch the regular
but
version.
it's incredibly funny. And here's the
edited
cool
version.
thing: something small about this. Keanu Reeves, one of the coolest guys. Out
Are you
there.
talking about my pick?
No, I'm just saying.
What's your actual pick?
So with Keanu Reeves, when he got interviewed, one of the things he did was he said that he was willing to take less money in the movie so they can pay Gene Hackman more money to get him interested to do the movie.
Yeah, he was
and
good
do
in
that,
it too.
and he was great. That was a great
it was a
call.
good balance.
Great balance of people, and I thought that was really cool.
So did you actually? Your pick is actually The Replacements?
Mine is Pitch Perfect.
He's a liar.
That's right. She watches that too all the time. Doesn't matter which one.
I do.
Even our girls
I think
are,
it's the
excuse
point.
me, and like, okay.
No, they
or
know.
The trebles.
I've watched it enough
Yeah.
of my children know which one we're watching, and that's pretty impressive. You haven't made your pick yet.
okay.
You did a lot of talking over something that you didn't actually pick.
No, I got you. So to make me feel better, I would say if I haven't watched it as much as of late, but one movie that absolutely makes me feel better, and it's just for is one of my favorite movies. Is Clue.
Clue is a good movie.
Clue. So it
Clue's
came
a good
out in the
movie.
80s, and it has an all-star cast. It's an incredible. It's one of the first movies that was based on a game. So the game came out, and then they made the story, about using the game as a backdrop. And when you have
It's a good movie.
Tim Curry, Leslie Ann Warren,
He knows
Madeline
names.
Kahn,
I don't know
Christopher
names like
Lloyd.
that. I don't know how he does it.
I mean, you have you. There's
I know all the
tons of
faces.
people in there, and the writing is brilliant.
Yeah,
Like
so it's
brilliant, smart, it's sharp, comic. Really, it's amazing. So if you haven't watched it yet, Clue. It is an amazing movie. I highly recommend it. It's a great movie.
Highly recommend it.
Another one would be Starship Troopers, but
Nope.
that's for another story. That's another
Oh
one.
god, that's the worst movie
No,
ever made.
no, it is not.
It's the
It's like Dumb and
worst
Dumber,
movie. No.
which also Dumb and
No,
Dumber I'll
because
throw
Dumb
in
and
there as
Dumber.
well too.
No,
The
yeah,
first
you might
one,
watch that.
The
one.
first one.
Dumb and Dumber.
The
It's not a
before-
bad movie. It's exactly what it says it's gonna be. So you can't get
Exactly.
mad, which is good.
And it
But
wasn't
Starship
even-
Troopers was just
Okay,
awful.
no.
I'm gonna move on. You're gonna get your pick. We're going on to question number 2. Question number 2.
We love movies.
I'm making dinner. So,
Yeah.
so question number 2 is what has been your favorite part of this whole trip so far? We've been in Monterey since Wednesday, and we are leaving tomorrow. So, is it an appropriate time to ask?
Favorite time of our weekend trip? Shoot. There's a lot. There's a lot. I would have to say, as funny as this is, because I have been complaining about this, about it being non-productive, being able to do nothing
Yes.
without our kids around. And I love my girls to death. They understand that and they
The
know that.
hustle is real.
But when this is the first time in about 8 years since we've both been away, and like if we go on a dance trip, things like that, that's different because we're still working. We do have a little bit of time together, but
It's
we've
not.
actually have had a day it was one day where we literally didn't leave the house, and we were literally like, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna go take a nap, and just watching TV and just ate and did like nothing.
So that's my favorite. My answer is actually Thursday, because that was the day
I wasn't
decided.
done yet.
Yeah, you're done. I was gonna go on. You've already answered the question. Doing nothing.
So C.
So Thursday, because we didn't do anything, and I think it was reminding us that we are on vacation. Not every vacation has to be running,
Yeah.
and because we don't have our children, we don't have to like get them to do this, have us do that. Hey, mommy, I'm bored. I'm hungry. I'm tired. Blah blah blah. And I love our kids, but thank God to have vacation on our own. We highly
We
recommend
actually
it.
like
Couple
each other.
goals. Yes.
That helps. So,
Yes, it does help. It does help with each other. So I do recommend at least every other year a trip with your significant other, because kids are great, but you're together for a reason. So remembering that is also pretty cool.
It's true. Very true.
Third question, Mr. Boyle.
Third question.
Third question.
Okay. Third question is, we're both very passionate people.
No
You
idea
know,
what he's talking
it's
about.
Just throwing it out there. It's just what it is. So, other than dancing,
Other than dancing.
what would be, let's say, a hobby
Did you
or
ask the
something
question
that you do? No, that you are as passionate about or more than dancing.
I was anything creative, because I don't think I have a necessarily specific thing, but if I can create something new, like a new dish for dinner, like I'm adding pecans to the chicken, I'm kind of just crushing it in my hand instead of having
Great
an
cook.
actual crusher, or painting something, or trying to create a new
You gotta pick one
project.
thing.
No, well, that's my thing is being creative.
And
As long
pick
as I
one
can
thing creative.
That is my creative. Just being creative is another passion. I just need to find opportunities to be creative. That's it. What's an answer? Second.
Sounds very general.
It's not general.
So I'll be
It's
very
my directive.
specific.
Oh, okay.
And part of it also is because it's this weekend and it's finally official. Like tomorrow will be, or Monday actually will be like the first official week. Fantasy football.
Oh yeah, you live in
I am
fantasy
very
football.
passionate about that. I think I got into this years back, and I think one of the reasons why I really appreciate fantasy football is because it makes
Woo-hoo,
it.
Barbara.
Okay, so
Fantasy football.
for the longest time, being a Niners fan, like 2000s up until the like 2011, 12, it was a pretty sad decade to be a Niner fan. And I think even though I wanted to watch it,
Hey, real fans
all
last
at once,
forever. They don't go
they
away
had their
when
bye
sad is.
weeks or when playoffs happen, things like that. And I was like, okay, they're not making it. This kind of sucks. here I am watching them just get blown out or whatever it is. And the thing is that with fantasy football, what I found is that it makes all of the other games interesting to watch. And it's funny because I could care less who wins, other than, of course, if they're going to lose to the Niners or things like that, especially, if my Niners are winning. But it's more about who scores the points and who does that. So it's like a game within the game. And I know a lot about football, enough to where we can do that. And it's not like baseball where there's 162 games. There's just a lot of tracking. Or basketball where there's 80 some on games. And it's like, okay, you get 17 games, I'm good to go. That's enough attention span that I have. And as much time as I can give. So I'll say, boom. Fantasy football. On a side note, Wub Muffins, taking it out. Boom. This year.
And he picks the most random names. We talked about last week, I think, so we're going to move on from that. We did talk about
Wub Muffins. Watch out.
Okay, so we're moving on. So, story of the week. Since we're here, we're going to talk about our trip. I actually wanted to talk about a story going to the winery. So, yesterday we spent time in Carmel.
Yes.
And
Carmel by the Sea was on the sign, so I can't just say Carmel.
Okay. Carmel by the Sea in California. And it was really, it's always nice just to walk. I think we did a couple things, and we went to a new restaurant I hadn't been to before. What was that one called? It was delicious. It was on Mission between 7th.
It was on 7th and Mission. We know
no,
that.
Between 7th and Ocean. And it was on Mission. And so it was, they were playing, showing me everything I like, all the music that Arthur Murray plays that I always like.
I know.
So it had some really great music that they were playing from inside the restaurant, so like loud enough so you can hear it outside, because obviously you can't eat inside.
Everything's outside.
But the food was delicious there, and then we went to a couple of wineries for tasting.
Blake.
It was our first time going, was it Blake or Blair?
Blair.
I'm pretty sure it was Blair.
Blair Winery.
Was a nice wine tasting.
It was really good.
The gentleman was really nice. I liked his...
Rosé.
Yeah, we bought his rosé. It was delicious. His Chardonnay wasn't bad either. Was pretty good too, but the way his passion of describing his wines and how he creates it differently from others was always an interesting conversation when someone is obviously passionate about it.
Yeah.
It makes you want to hear the rest of the story. So the Blair Winery was really good to try.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to our favorite winery after that, which was Don's Dream.
Don's Dream.
And that's our babe. That's Chardonnay. They finally got us on the hook to be a member.
Yep.
We've been going there for years, and I've been saying no and
Cloud
no and no.
9 member.
Yeah, so we're officially Cloud 9 member. I like the way their membership works, because you can just pick up 12 bottles of wine and be done for the whole year.
Yeah.
Or you could do, I mean, we spend that on every event. So, Platinum event, be ready for October. You're going to get some fantastic Chardonnay. It's just
and here's the thing.
so good. I don't even like Chardonnay normally.
I don't like wine really at all.
And he likes it.
And I was like, this is pretty, their Chardonnay is actually quite close to the wedding wine that we got for the Barton Earls.
Without the sugar.
It's not, it's very interesting mix. So I think you'll enjoy it.
It's crisp. It has a nice finish. It's not heavy. Actually, Don's Dream and Blair had a very similar reason we liked them. A lot of their wines did end very clean on the palate. You didn't have like a lot left over. I don't know, was it tannins? I've learned to become a wine drinker because so many clients in the studio drink wine. I had no idea what I'm talking about, so I just threw myself in it. And I think the biggest thing about drinking wine is, just like anything else, finding what you like about it. And so I think it's the same thing for you, that I've noticed that I like what you like. If you like something I like, it's generally the same things. It's because you don't have this really heavy drink. You have a nice flavor. You could taste it. It doesn't fight back when you drink it, and it has a nice clean finish where you're like, oh, that's a nice little buttery flavor at the end, or it's light, like you almost had water at the end of it. Like you didn't have that leftover flavor that overwhelms your palate, your tongue.
I finally understand when they say a buttery taste.
Yeah.
Because they're like...
Yeah, no, you could taste some, but it was good. So
it's like, I had a lot of butter.
Well, that was Blair's Chardonnay. But what I do like about Don's Dream is that she names her wines after her daughters. She has 3 daughters. Oh, that's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. And I think we liked the current Nicole. Oh, they're all pretty good. But I have to say, the thing about wine tasting is I feel like wine tasting used to be like they would give you like a little bit of wine in your glasses, and I am not complaining. But they definitely do bigger portions. And I was like, we had just eaten lunch, and so I feel like our stomachs were full by the time we finished one of the wineries. We were going to go to one after Don's Dream, but we were so stuffed that with liquids after we had already eaten lunch, and we ate a light lunch too, knowing that we were gonna have drinks, but didn't want to be messed up. But it was not enough room to keep drinking anywhere else because there was another couple wineries we hadn't been to yet, and we were early enough to go to a few, but we were done.
Mm-hmm.
But then he had promised me we would dance somewhere this weekend, and so we finally danced because Dawn String was playing music outside.
Yeah, they were.
Which was nice. It was like a little courtyard area, and so we danced there, and that was good. I do love dancing. I know we teach
I think it's okay.
Well, I know people always ask you, what do you guys do for fun? I mean, for the first 7 or 8 years, it was just go out dancing. You know, after the kids come, you can't do it as often, so you're like,
true.
I go to movies, like doing this with my kids, blah, blah, blah. But I still love dancing with this guy, so that's pretty cool.
It's my moves. It's how I got her in the first place.
Super.
Hippity Hop Club.
So good at that. If you ever want to know why Pedro started to learn to dance,
salsa,
ask him to do hip-hop.
That's why I say I'm a salsa dancer.
Nothing
club salsa
will prove to you the value of a dance lesson than Pedro's wiggity hip hop.
I like to choose to dance on the unbeat in hip hop.
Such an interesting choice to do that.
You know, everyone dances on beat and things like that. It's too predictable.
Oh my god.
It's too predictable. I want to, change it up a little bit.
I think it's on beat. It's just got
good.
some extra skills in there.
I got some inner rhythm. I've thrown some, it's like a producer.
Oh my god.
Music producer. I lay in the beats.
I'm going to go check on what's in the kitchen. I'm going to close this out. But I thank you guys for joining us for another week of Q&A with PB&J. I'll leave it to Pedro.
Oh my gosh. Me alone. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the San Francisco 49ers. Okay, I would talk about the San Francisco Giants, but they're not doing that well this year, so it's a rebuilding year. It's what it is. So, well, okay, so like for this vacation that we've had, like I said, this is the first time that we've had a chance to go out, minus our girls, and we love our girls to death. And I think last week we actually had a chance to take them out to Apple Hill. So we went to High Hill Ranch. They got to make their own candles. They got necklaces that have their letters on them or earrings, and so we had a good family day last Sunday. And then of course we had our trip this time. And it's funny because the first day we were here, we're like, okay, we got work to do, got other stuff to do, and we had to really force ourselves to pull back because we have our staff, is great staff. They're able to hold down the fort, and they did a great job from what I understand at the studio. So this is among the first times that we've been able to just enjoy our time, which is, I appreciate, because I think sometimes, especially with everything going on, and ever since the shutdown started happening in March, we've had to push harder, with many other small businesses as well too. And we found that we've had very little time for ourselves because it's been, just having to create, how can we make sure that the lights stay on, and how can we make sure that the studio still grows, and that we're still a place that people can come, to have that positive influence during their day, especially when a good chunk of our clients were told that stay home, So one of the things I'm very happy is that we were able to create, through that time, like our virtual teaching, online lessons, things like that. But anyway, fast forwarding to now, this is the first time where we've actually had a chance to spend time together, or literally sit on a couch for half a day and then just be able to watch movies, or to just relax, or take a nap. Like seriously, I joke about that all the time with people. I'm like, look, I wish I could just take a nap. I've taken a few naps on this trip, and I am very happy. I'm telling you right now. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I want to take a nap, and then she says, go ahead. And I'm like, it takes me a moment, because I'm like, I can. I don't have to worry about yelling, or I don't have to worry about, like waking up in the morning. Basically both of us wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, even though one can stay in bed, because we have to make sure that our girls are ready for distance learning, by 7:59 in the morning every morning, Monday through Friday. And it's a process, still have to get ready, change, and all that. And that's 3 girls now, and then of course the fourth one, our 3-year-old, she's wanting to be there with her sisters. So, it's very interesting ever since that happened, on top of, one of us stays home, helps out with the kids, and then the other one goes to work. We always joke that we laugh because whoever goes to work, we call that their day off. Like, oh, you get the day off, you get to go to work, good job. And part of it's because when you're basically one parent for 4 kids the entire day, especially when 3 of them are in doing different levels of school, it can be a bit overwhelming at times. So, and all of our kids are very lively in their own ways. So, but other than that, I mean, it's been a great trip. First couple days we were here, we've been in Monterey. We're lucky enough to be right in our condo in Del Monte Beach, and then we had a chance to go to Carmel for a day, and then we spent today in Cannery Row. Came over here, hung out half the day. Finally had a chance to walk the beach, which is really nice as well too. So
very beautiful.
took some pictures, went in the sand, took a video of myself in the wading in the water, and Jamila freezing her butt.
I ran away.
It was so awesome.
I wasn't ready for it to be so cold.
She does not like cold water. Her body, she goes into shock. And it's the Pacific Ocean over here.
I can almost touch
it's
fire,
cold.
though, but I can't do cold.
It's really cold. But for me, for whatever reason, I love the water. Like, it'll freeze, of course, for a few seconds, but I'm like, I feel like at home. So, I mean, even having the windows open and hearing the ocean, it's really soothing. So,
yeah.
It's
I
been
think
fun.
if we had planned a little better, we could have seen the entire sunset. 'Cause the sun was starting to set, but didn't finish. That was nice.
Yeah, it's all good. We still got, we
It
still had our
was
time.
absolutely gorgeous out there, and the weather has been so great since we've been here.
Yeah.
I think God loves in our traveling, and it always seems to work out weather-wise and then make things happen. So.
Exactly.
But quick wrap-up note though. So Solo Showcase, we're excited to turn everything in. I know we can go early. It's vacation.
Okay.
We decided to turn everything in. So if you would like to be a part of the viewing party and you have
yes.
not gotten a ticket, we aren't going to charge very much for it. It's enough to pay for the snacks that we're going to have. And then obviously we'll have our big screen. We'll be outside.
Just to let you know on that too, it's Saturday, September 19th.
Yes.
So it's 2 Saturdays from now. I've been telling, I've told a few students that was Friday night. It's actually Saturday, September 19th. And we're going to have a viewing party at the studio. If you've already participated in it, like in terms of like the routines, first off, thank you very much. We are proud of all of you.
They came out really well. So
Yeah.
if you guys want a copy of any of your routines, I know that I'm supposed to be really great at this whole drive thing. Flash drives.
I am going to take all of her videos from her computer, and I will have them on me by Tuesday. So
I'll be there on Tuesday.
No.
So we won't try to post it.
Do that.
We won't try to post it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But YouTube has been fighting us for some music copyright issues, so
Yeah.
you're not gonna see. It's not liking as much. So, but our mini class will be posting on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys get a chance to enjoy the shows that way.
That'll be good.
I don't know if we can post. We'll probably do our posting for the routines after Solo Showcase on the 19th. If people want to see them, but like I said, if you have a routine that you dance with us, the last 3 events, bring a flash drive. I plug it in, I plug it back out, you get it right back. It's super easy.
Also, if you did not have a chance to participate in any of the Solo Showcase routines, but would like to watch the show, we only have. Was it 2015? Okay, so just talk to either Jamila or myself this coming week on Tuesday, and we'll brief you on costs, because you can, as a minimal fee, we can give you this online code so you can watch it from the comfort of your home, or you can come and join us at the studio for a viewing party that we're going to have outside of the studio as well, too.
We can figure that out.
Yes. So I just want to make sure that all of you can be a part of it, all of you can see it. We're going to have routines not only from Carmichael, but we're also going to have him from
Folsom is there.
We saw Folsom, we saw Stockton. I know there's a handful of other studios that are in our district that are lending in routines as well too. And we've been informed that with the 2 judges that are going to help us out in terms of not only giving us feedback on all of your routines, but also being a presence during the events, going to be Bill Jacobson and Victoria Brown. So we're going to have both of them helping us out. And,
love the Bill Jacobs.
That's right. And then Victoria Brown's from
Victoria,
our representative from Greece.
Yes.
So it should be fun.
So yeah, And Bobby and Joey will be doing some intros for every single
That's
team,
right.
so we're excited to see those
Our
two.
district and area dance directors.
Yes.
Should be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I forgot those the two titles. So,
Yeah.
so we're excited for that. It's pretty awesome. But yeah.
I smell steak. I believe I'm gonna go
Chicken.
eat. I smell chicken. I smell something that's very delicious, and I am about to go eat. So, have a wonderful weekend. For everyone who's wished us a happy anniversary, thank you very much. We appreciate every single one of you guys, and it seems like this is a popular weekend for a handful of other couples that are celebrating their anniversaries as well too. So happy anniversary! We'll be reaching out to you as best we can, and enjoy. So again, wear a mask, wash your hands, be nice to people. We look forward to seeing all of you guys or hearing from you at on Tuesday. So remember, we're closed on Monday. Enjoy the rest of Labor Day. And then distance learning resumes on Tuesday. So have a wonderful weekend. This is online Q&A, PB&J. I'm PB. That's Jay. And we're out our remote location at Monterey, California. So we get to enjoy this at least for one more day. Have a wonderful night. Be safe. Love muffins. Pat Mahomes, Alvin Kamara, Julio Jones. Those are my 3 keepers. Watch out. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys. Go Niners.